So your mum is hoping to go to visit her today to be able to see exactly what's happening. How worrying is it? Because we know that she's been moved prisons, hasn't she? And this one has got more difficult conditions than the other prison she was in.
Oh my God, it's absolutely horrendous. It's devastating. And my mum went to visit her yesterday because she thought she was still at the police holding cell. And then she'd found out that she'd been taken to Kenner without anyone knowing. No one let us know. So my mum was absolutely devastated, couldn't even comfort her after being sentenced to 3 years, couldn't give her a cuddle, a kiss or anything. So they just took her to Kenner. And we've heard such horrendous things about this prison. You only have to Google it to see how horrendous it is. And just the thought of my sister being in there is absolutely heartbreaking.
I can imagine. It's so worrying for you. So the circumstances are that we know of, maybe you can shed some light on it, is that Laura was arrested having been found with his several hundred Tramadol tablets, which are illegal in Egypt. Not illegal in the UK, but you do need a prescription. So how did she get her hands on them, and what do you think her thinking was?
Well, a friend at work gave her these tablets. They're prescribed to her friend. She has them on repeat prescription. She has a bad back. She said to Laura, "Do you want these?" Laura said, "Yeah." She took them to Omar because he's had an accident. He's got a bad back. So it wasn't Laura's prescription, but Laura had no idea that they were banned in Egypt. She thought they were like strong paracetamol, strong painkillers. People say it's like 290, it's a lot of painkillers. Yeah, it is, but to Laura, it was in 3 boxes, so it's 3 boxes of Tramadol. There was also, I think, a couple of boxes of naproxen as well, which again is another painkiller. So it was just to be kind, it was just to help Omar out. There was nothing on the government website or the travel agent's website who she booked the holiday with about Tramadol. If Tramadol is so dangerous, why is there nothing in Manchester Airport? She's never seen anything about Tramadol, but then she wouldn't have looked for it anyway because she didn't know how dangerous it was. She didn't know it was Tramadol. She just thought it was a strong painkiller. And we've proved all this in the court.
And her boyfriend, Omar Kabu, do you know if he knew that she was bringing them to him? Because you think he might have been more aware that they were banned.
No, he never even knew that she was bringing them in. She took them on her own accord. He had no idea.
OK, well, we know that the sentence is being appealed, but that will take some time. So what happens with regards to that process?
Well, we have to wait for 60 days. We don't actually know what she's been charged with yet. We don't find that out until 60 days' time. And then we can start the appeal process.
And that must make it all the more difficult because we know during the court hearing as well, there was a misunderstanding about the plea that was wrongly entered, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, it's the translation which has been a problem from day one. I mean, when she got arrested in the airport, she didn't have a translator then, and a 38-page document was signed and filled out on her behalf while she was asleep. Then they wouldn't let her translate her into the court on Christmas Day, so they used one of the other judges in the court who was translating the wrong answers and pleaded guilty on her behalf.
It must be so frustrating for you. You know Laura, you know her mindset, you know the sort of girl she is, and to think that she's there, caught up in this in some way. How has it affected your whole family?
Well, we've all been sentenced. It's destroyed our family. We don't sleep, we don't eat, we're petrified for her. We're terrified. All we do is think about Laura. It's affecting my mum's health, it's affecting my father's health. We can't concentrate at work, we've all got little children, we've got to still look after them, we're crying all the time. We're just constantly thinking about, is Laura safe? What's happening to Laura? What's Laura thinking? What about her mental health? We're absolutely terrified. No one deserves this for taking painkillers to a foreign country. She had no idea. She had no idea she was breaking the law. She would never, ever break the law. She would never do that. Never. She would never take anything that she wasn't supposed to.
Well, it's such a difficult situation, isn't it,
It's
for
so
you and your
difficult,
family?
and we do wish you well dealing with it.
Thanks so much for joining us. That's Jayne Sinclair there, Laura Plummer's sister.
Thank you.
Hopefully you'll get some good news soon with regards to Laura, and hopefully she'll be able to get out of jail.